The cabbie roughly slammed the door in her face, throwing through his teeth, "I don't drive black people." Linda was left standing in the downpour, raindrops mingling with burning shame. But she had no idea that in 24 hours, this driver would be on his knees in front of her, in her empire, where only her rules decide. And what she would say to him in that moment would go viral all over New York. But let's start at the beginning. New York City. Rush hour. A downpour transforms the streets into a maze of liquid mirrors. Linda Carter bursts through the revolving doors of Carter Motors' corporate lobby, her stilettos clicking a frantic tempo across the marble stairs. 6:47 p.m. The make-or-break meeting with Japanese investors at the Mandarin Oriental starts at 7 o'clock sharp, and Fifth Avenue traffic might as well be the seventh circle of hell. Her manicured fingers clutch a leather portfolio holding $2.7 million in contracts, 3 months of negotiations, sleepless nights, and blooded teeth to get here. Tonight was supposed to be perfect. Where the hell are all the cabs? Her shout drowns in the city's roar. Then, a yellow flicker weaving through buses. A checker-topped Chrysler NY5487 swerves toward the curb. Linda thrusts her arm out. The cab slows. Through rain-streaked glass, she sees a face carved from bedrock, a bulldog jaw, rage-etched brow lines, eyes scanning her like defective inventory. The door creaks open. 52nd and Madison, please, Linda says, 1 foot already in. Then the world freezes. I don't take your kind. His voice hits like a dull blade. Thick Brooklyn. The tone of a judge passing sentence. Linda's hand on the door frame turns alien. Excuse me? Her voice cracks unnaturally high. The hack license reads Dave Harper. He deliberately lights a cigarette, blowing smoke in her face. What, you deaf or something? He squints. I don't drive blacks. Silence. Horns. Street vendors. Even the rain's patter, gone. Just her heartbeat thrashing like a caged animal. That's illegal, she chokes, feeling fire climb her neck. Dave smirks, a single gold tooth glinting like trash. Call the cops, princess. Slam. The door misses her fingers by an inch. Tires screech, spraying gutter filth across her $3,000 blazer suit. Linda stands paralyzed. Rain slithers down her collar. Her phone buzzes, Mark, her assistant, they're in the lobby. But she can't move. Because right now, at the corner of 45th and Broadway, in the heart of the civilized world, she's been erased again. New York City continues to pour freezing rain. Linda shivers in the back seat of the Uber, her fingers too wet to dial the number properly. Third try. Mark, her voice is low, steady, but there's a thread of steel in every word. Find me everything you can on the cabbie with the number NY5487. Dave Harper. Pause. On the other side of the wire, he can hear the assistant freeze, he's never heard her tone like that before. Linda, what's wrong? She doesn't answer. Looks out the window, where the city blurs in grey streams. Just do it. Meanwhile, Joe's diner on the outskirts of Queens. Dave Harper tosses his cab keys on the counter. Hey, old man. His buddy Tommy, a heavy-set fellow with a perpetual barbecue stain on his shirt, claps him on the shoulder. Why so sour? Dave grunts, ordering a double bacon burger and a stronger beer. Oh, just point one black lady tonight. He smears ketchup on his plate as if erasing a memory. She's all dressed up like a businesswoman, and I'm like, I don't work with you. Tommy snorts, a piece of potato sticking in his unshaven chin. So what? Let him take the bus, huh? Dave's suddenly quiet. The beer in his hand shakes a little. Yeah, I don't like that kind of guy. But it's not gloating in his eyes, it's something deeper. Maybe shame? Maybe fear? He finishes his beer sharply, trying hard not to think about her eyes, wide, intelligent eyes that looked at him not with anger, but with pity. Brooklyn, the next morning. The atmosphere is tense, as if before a thunderstorm. Dave Harper slams his fist on the steering wheel of his Chrysler, which has suddenly stalled in the middle of the Brooklyn Bridge. The check engine light flashes like an ominous harbinger. Shit! Shit! He jumps out of the car, slams the door so hard it echoes over the East River. Today's the big order. Airport, VIP client, $200 minimum tip. Now he's standing in the middle of a bridge with a car that won't start. He's been waiting 19 minutes for a tow truck, smoking one cigarette after another, glancing nervously at his watch. Where to? Asks the tow truck driver, chewing gum indifferently. The best service in town, Dave says through gritted teeth. Carter Motors on 5th Avenue. Carter Motors, 11:47 in the morning. Glass doors, marble-floored lobby, the smell of expensive leather and fresh coffee. Dave feels out of place among the impeccable managers in suits. Diagnostics will take an hour, says a young mechanic in an impeccably clean uniform. An hour? Dave blushes with anger. I have a customer in 3 hours. The mechanic shrugs. If the problem is serious, 3 days minimum. 3 days? Dave yells so loud that several customers turn around. Are you out of your fucking mind? His voice echoes around the room. And then silence. Footsteps on the marble floor. The faint scent of expensive perfume. Dave turns slowly. Linda Carter is standing 3 feet away from him. Black suit. Impeccable manicure. Eyes as cold as steel. You. Dave freezes. Linda doesn't smile. Yes, Mr. Harper. She takes one step forward. I am the owner of this network. Silence. Dave feels the ground go from under his feet. It's her. The same woman. The one he threw out into the rain. Now she's looking down at him. And in her eyes, it's not anger. Not revenge. Just cold, indifferent superiority. Carter Motors, Service Hall. Silence, broken only by the whirring of the air conditioner. Dave Harper stands stiffly, his fingers involuntarily clutching his car key so tightly that the metal digs into his palm. Linda Carter slowly picks up his paperwork, a ragged insurance card, a cab driver's license with greasy fingerprints. Her manicure is perfect, each nail like a polished weapon. You know her voice is quiet, steady, but each word drops like a hammer. We could fix your car today. She pauses deliberately, letting Dave feel a glimmer of hope. But I don't work with you. The air rushes out of his lungs as if he's been punched in the solar plexus. Are you serious? His voice shakes with rage and panic. This is just business. Linda doesn't even look at him. She turns to the manager, her movement as graceful and unstoppable as the swing of an executioner's hand. Put him on the blacklist. Pause. Forever. A flicker of understanding in the manager's eyes. He nods, typing something quickly into the computer. The click of the keyboard sounds like a sentence. Dave rushes to the counter, his face turning crimson. You're all in here. He gasps, unable to find the words. The guard, a massive man with a tattoo on his neck, steps forward. You'd better leave, sir. Dave recoils. He looks around, everyone in the hall is looking at him. Customers, mechanics, secretaries. Not a shred of sympathy. Only curiosity and contempt. He's lost. He runs outside, slamming the door with such force that the glass shakes. His car, his only source of income, stays here. Broken down. Useless. And tomorrow, the license check. Complaints. Loss of reputation. Linda walks to the window, picks up a cup of coffee. She sees Dave pounding his fist on a lamppost, tearing his hat off, shouting something into the void. It's only now that she allows herself to smile. Not to gloat, but because justice is not revenge. It's just balance.